Hello, boys and girls. Hello, everybody in Estonia and Canada. Also, I'd like to give out a few shouts out to the Midwest and all you people suffering under the snowstorms. Yeah, global warming really hits this week. Okay. All right, I'd like to welcome aboard Charlie Hoffman, Ice Age 2050, and Just in Time Prepper. Howdy. Okay, today's video of reading from the script is Prepper Fantasy Off the Grid Power. You see a lot of days, most people have solar power on the roof, and a lot of people wondering, well, that's a pretty good deal. Yes and no. Okay, solar power on the roof goes directly through the transmission lines back to the power company. What you get off the solar panels goes through a converter, big box, goes through your systems at alternated currents, and you don't get charged for that. But the rest of the power that's producing in your roof goes to the power company. So they give you a freebie on that. It's a good system. It works well, except when you have a blackout. That means the transmission lines that's running your solar up there goes and you don't get power. That's why a lot of people are looking around like, why don't I have power during a blackout? Because you lost the main control from it, from the power lines. It's a two-way system. So think about it before you get solar, all right? Best way for solar is you have a cutoff switch that cuts off the transmission lines. That means it's a closed circuit. Closed circuit. Just stays in the house. Yeah, so you get plenty of power to run off your house, but it doesn't work at night. And if you don't understand how solar cells work, you're going to be a little surprised. Good American-made solar panels last for 30 years. The Chinese stuff is iffy. It could last anywhere from 10 to 30 years, depending on quality control. Bad thing about the Chinese panels is sometimes they'll overheat and catch on fire. And then you see your house is on fire from the roof. Great. Okay, and also when you do solar roofing, you gotta get a quality contractor that knows what he's doing. And two, you always buy insurance on it. Right, not for the panels, but roof for your house. Because you become an energy producer. And a lot of people don't read the fine print on their house insurance. All right, air quotes. House insurance. You're now a commercial viable unit. So that means you don't get any insurance when your house burns down. Okay, so you want to make sure it's in your insurance policy that you're covered for solar, any electrical fires. Make sure you have a valid contractor and go over with your lawyer and double check everything. Okay? Because Uncle Alan's not an expert. He knows a lot of stuff, not an expert. Prepper Fantasy for Off the Grid Power. This one is going to be a series. Maybe about 3 to 4. And it's a lot of information to just talk to people. And if you like my channel, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. I'm just old Uncle Alan, old Die Bullfrog 79. Welcoming all you people in Germany. Remember, I told you about the blanket pins and the wool blankets. Don't you wish you had them now? And people in Germany understand what I'm talking about. Okay. Back to Prepper Fantasy. Off the grid power. A lot of people don't understand that. All right. We'll do the easy stuff first. Okay. Get the pan pointer. I wonder if you can see this. Okay, my handwriting is atrocious and I can't see too well. Top part right here is the generator. Keep the generator about, oh, maybe 20 yards, 20 feet away from the house. So you don't end up like those poor old people who put the generator in the garage during a snowstorm and carbon monoxide themselves to death. All right, you want it always away from the house. Okay, and there's the, let's see, house little happy face and the power cord. All right, this type of generator, portable generator, if it's one of those portable ones, they make a lot of noise. They run off of gasoline. Where's here? Right here, gasoline. Okay. Problem with gasoline is it's only a short-term duration, up to about 8 hours is maximum. Then you have to shut it off to cool the generator before it blows up. All right. They quit on you. They'll malfunction after 8 hours. Its optional working time is about to about 5 hours. 5 hours. Then you have to shut it down. And you're back to total dark. These things are not made to run forever, okay, but short term. The next one we have up here is propane or natural gas. You see the commercials on it in case of emergency. You press a button on your generator outside, and if it's on propane, and some states like Texas, they have these commercial propane generators. You go outside, you press a button, make sure your propane tank is full, and you got power to the house. But you got to make sure you cut off the power from the company so you don't have conflicting power. Okay, but a lot of people, I think, let's see, Panhandle Prepper got either a gas or diesel powered or propane powered generator. Go outside, press a button or start, pull switch, whatever, and there it goes. But most people, and older, prefer this one. It's instant power. It's easy to use. All you have to do is make sure you have a natural gas line, natural gas line, or you have a propane gas line, yeah, propane tank to start your generator and run it. These ones are very quiet, very efficient, but again, they're not designed for more than 12 hours use. All right. After 12 hours, well, it automatically shuts down because it overheats. They have some that last longer and does maybe a day or two, but that's their limit because generators like these are not to run for a long time. The only exception to this rule is the diesel generator. Problem with the diesel generator, it's not a really, let me put this up, it's not a really good constant flow of electricity. Best ones I see are over a century years, about a century years old. They're called donkey engines. They have a big flywheel that creates momentum for the generator, the rotation socket. And because diesel power doesn't use gasoline, it uses diesel. It runs for a long time and it's fairly quiet. So is the propane ones. The noisy ones are the gasoline ones. So you have to be careful. And as we go down from diesel to propane to gas, the hottest ones are the gasoline ones. Those catch on fire easily, produce a hell of a lot of carbon monoxide and noxious fumes. They're noisy as hell, and they're kind of dangerous if you're not knowing what you're doing with them. Okay? On generators, if you do get one, know how to use it. Study everything you have to know on a generator. Okay? And be careful and be safe with it. It's a good idea to have a fire extinguisher and a bucket of sand nearby for all three of them. I've seen gas generators explode and they say, "Oh, Colin, why do you have two fire extinguishers?" Because I've seen people do stupid things with those things. I even seen one guy put in jet fuel in a gas generator. Do you know what that caused to happen? Oh, Lord. Okay, back to the small stuff again. Like I said, this is one of maybe 3 or 4 videos. Next phase is You got the car, the family car, family truck. You can see it, hopefully. Okay, the car. Uncle Alan's not a great artist, and he's half blind, so where is it? There it is, the car. Okay, if you want to recharge small items, or if you have an extra car battery or truck battery, the car is perfect for this. Gives it a quick start, quick jump, and you can charge small items. There's always with this one, with the car, but the car, you can charge small items like radios, cell phones, laptops. You can run a coffee maker, mixer, small things. Okay, it's not used all the time. You can run small things off the car battery's 12-volt socket, formerly known as a cigarette lighter, but you can charge things through that. And it does work, but you have to use it sparingly because you can't use it all the time. If you do have an extra battery, I do recommend getting a deep cycle battery that is sealed. That gives you a longer charge than car batteries. Car batteries and truck batteries are not designed for indoor lighting. Okay, you could use one or two to run off, let's see, DC type of light bulbs. Uh, if you have a trailer or a camper, it's fine. But beware, you create one, toxic chemicals, two, hydrogen, three, if you've got any overheating problems, you create chlorine. That's not a good combination. So you want to bypass on car and truck batteries if you're trying to do AC or DC systems. Now I hear people, well, I hooked up like 20 car batteries. And then you see the same people, I don't know why my house caught on fire. Okay. And then let's go back to this. This one, wind. That's number 3, micro turbine to the house. Okay. But it needs a battery bank, which is the next subject. Okay. Wind power is great. If you're in a windy area that gives you about 30% power all the time, isn't affected by day or night, works wonderful. Only bad thing, it'll shut down in high winds. Has to be a constant, steady flow of winds. So if you live on the coast and certain parts of the Midwest, that's wonderful. You have 24/7 power. Bad thing is maintenance on the turbine and how high can you put it up. Now I've seen some of these. Just that. Some of these right here on a simple system, they're lightweight, they do generate power. Only problem with this type of system, okay, is the whole unit itself. Sometimes they're not built up to high quality standards. The old farmer ones that used to pump wells that convert into electricity, they're very expensive, very old, over 100 years old. So don't get that idea. All right, so the smaller wind turbines works well. They do screw up if you have satellite dishes or radio communications. So you should look into that. And the big other factor with turbine or wind powered systems, you need a battery bank. And we'll leave that at that moment, boys and girls. We'll get back to Prepper Fantasy on off-grid power. This is part 1. And I hope you sign up. I hope you subscribe. And I'll catch you in a little bit. Thank you.